My brother dumped his kids on me and disappeared. 18 years later, they call me mom, and he's about to regret showing up at my door. And trust me, I didn't see this coming. That's how my story starts, with a sentence that still feels impossible to believe. When he left, I was 21, still figuring out who I was. He showed up one night with 2 tiny children, both crying and clutching tattered teddy bears. He said, "Just for a few months, Mel, I'll get back on my feet. You're good with kids." Then he hugged them, gave me their bag, promised to call the next day. He never did. Weeks became months, months became years. His number stopped working, his social pages went dark, and every photo at my parents' house had one face missing: his. I worked double shifts at the diner to feed them, tried to study at night, tried to be enough. I never planned to be a mom, but somewhere between school lunches and sleepless nights, they stopped being my brother's kids and became mine. If someone told me I'd raise 2 kids that weren't mine and still call it the best thing that ever happened to me, I'd have laughed. But that's exactly what happened. Reality didn't hit all at once. It came in pieces: missed birthdays, broken promises, eviction letters. I filed a missing person report after 6 months, but they said he wasn't missing, just gone. So I built a life out of that choice. A 1-bedroom apartment, 3 jobs, and 2 children who didn't owe me their love but gave it anyway. When Aiden started kindergarten, he called me mommy, in front of his teacher. I tried to correct him, but he just smiled and said, "You take care of me, don't you? That's what moms do." That one sentence cracked something open inside me. We survived everything together: holidays without gifts, winters without heat, birthdays on a tight budget. But love grew there, quiet and unshakable. And after a while, the empty space where my brother's name used to be stopped echoing. Still, sometimes at night, I'd hear his voice in my memory say, "It'll only be a few months, Mel." 18 years later, that promise finally came knocking again. I thought the past was gone for good. Until the past texted me. A random number. A message I'll never forget. "Mel, it's Luke. Heard the kids are grown. I'm in town. Would love to see them." That single line reopened every scar I'd spent nearly 2 decades healing. I didn't reply for days. Then, one afternoon, a car I didn't recognize pulled into my driveway. He stepped out, older, worn, still wearing that same grin that used to charm his way out of trouble. "Hey Mel," he said, like we'd spoken yesterday. "It's been a minute, huh?" I didn't answer. He looked around like a man inspecting a property he used to own. "Nice place. Kids must be big now. You could have called." "I did," he shrugged. "Figured I should come by in person. No apology. Just entitlement." "Can I see them?" he asked finally. "Why?" "Because they're my kids," he said. Those words made something inside me snap, quiet but final. "They don't know you," I told him. He smirked. "They'll remember. Kids don't forget their parents. They were 4 and 1. They remember who stayed." He looked away, searching for sympathy that didn't live here anymore. "Can we talk?" he asked. We stepped outside. The air was heavy, thunder somewhere in the distance. "Look, I know I messed up." "You didn't mess up, Luke. You walked away. There's a difference." He sighed. "I had problems, addiction, debt. I didn't want them to see me like that. So instead you let them see nothing at all?" For once, he didn't have a comeback.